So how is the rate hike?
Well, to be honest with you,
mortgages?
I've heard a lot of chit chat about it. It's
Yep.
a constant conversation between customers, business partners, realtors, even lenders, loan officers within the business. We talk about it. To be honest with you, I haven't seen too much of a crazy increase in my interest rates.
Mm-hmm.
The Fed's increased the rate 0.25%. That doesn't mean mortgage rates instantly get affected, although sometimes it happens. But right now, I haven't really seen too much happen with the 10-year bond and the mortgage-backed securities and all of that. We're pretty much right around that 4.25, depending on your FICO score. So, even though we're hearing this about the Feds raising the rates, we're really not seeing a huge impact in the interest rates that are available. So, with that being said, still take the opportunity of taking a lower rate right now. Get motivated, because with today's market, things could change like the next day, and they could go up 0.25 point, half. Well, I've seen it happen. It's not fun.
A lot of times, though, I like that you cleared that up, because a lot of times when people hear a rate hike, all of a sudden everybody's crying like Chicken Little. The sky's falling, the rates are going to rise. It doesn't always necessarily mean that, because the way mortgage rates go up are off of the bonds that you said, the 10-year bond.
10-year bond, and mortgage interest rates are based off of the 10-year bond.
Yep.
So if you go on to like CNN Money and you just go in, 10-year bond, there's a link for that graph that shows, where rates are going. You can see the daily. You can do daily. You can do hourly. You can do yearly, 10-year, 5-year, and they have a whole breakdown. You can kind of see where it's all going. If you were to do that while you're listening, I hope that you could see that even though that rates are changing and they're getting a lot of chit chat and everybody's talking about it, like I mentioned, you'll see that it's on a record low. Compared to where they were in the last 10 years, you can see where the influx is, and that we're still down there. We're not incredibly high.
Not at all.
As far as to kind of break it down for a dollar wise, if the rate changes 1/8 of a percentage, so if you go from 4.25 to 4.375 or 4% to 4.125, that changes your monthly payment roughly between $17 and $22 a month. So it's important.
That's pretty cool to know.
That's a meal, a breakfast in the morning, or a box of soda.
Over 30 years, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but it's not like it changes your whole mortgage payment drastically.
No.
So we want to be conscious of it, and we really want it, but also you have to kind of look at it on a grand scheme of things, where it's not a point. A point would change it about $100, $150. So if it's in 1/8 or 1/4, it's going to go up a little bit, but we can you might compensate that by putting a little bit bigger of a down payment down that you weren't actually thinking about earlier, but it might make sense to do that now. Shop around for your homeowner's insurance to try to get that down instead of just going with your first quote, because a lot of insurance companies vary on what they charge for a homeowner's insurance. So you can try to find the best fit, and you can kind of make up for an increase in your interest rate.
Yeah, I recently actually just saved about $400 on my homeowner's insurance by going with a local company over a local brokerage over this, huge company.
Information is free these days. It's supposed to be. So, take advantage of it and ask the right questions. I'm always, whenever I talk to a good my current insurance agent's not going to like to hear this, but whenever I talk to a good insurance agent that I know does a good job, I'm like, hey, here's my information. What can you do for me? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And if it's a decent amount, $400 is $400.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, over time.
So
right?
so the rates they've gotten the advertisement that they're going up a little bit, but as of right now, as the mortgage rates are concerned, we're still right around the same. They haven't been affected too much.